Thank you for joining Wars of the Rosies. And this is Andrea, John Valentine, from the Encyclopedia of Freemasonry by Albert G. Mackey. Andrea John Valentine. This distinguished philosopher and amiable moralist, who has been claimed by many writers as the founder of the Rosicrucian Order, was born on the 17th of August, 1586, at the small town of Herrenberg in Württemberg, where his father exercised clerical functions of a respectable rank. After receiving an excellent education in his native province, he traveled extensively through the principal countries of Europe and on his return home received the appointment in 1614 of deacon of the town of Vaihingen. 4 years after he was promoted to the office of superintendent at Cologne, in 1639 he was appointed court chaplain and a spiritual privy councillor, and subsequently protestant prelate of Oldenburg, and almoner of the Duke of Württemberg. He died on the 27th of June 1657 at the age of 68 years. Andrea was a man of extensive acquirements and most of a feeling heart. By his great abilities he was enabled to elevate himself beyond the narrow limits of the prejudiced age in which he lived, and his literary labors were exerted for the reformation of manners and for the supply of the moral wants of the times. His writings, although numerous, were not voluminous, but rather brief essays full of feeling, judgment, and chaste imagination, in which great moral, political, and religious sentiments were clothed in such a language of sweetness and yet told with such boldness of spirit, that, as Herder says, he appears, in his contentious and anathematizing century, like a rose springing up among thorns. Thus, in his Menopause, one of the earliest of his works, he has, with great skill and freedom, attacked the errors of the Church and of his contemporaries. His Hercules Christiania Luctus 24 is supposed by some persons to have given indirectly, if not immediately, hints to John Bunyan for his Pilgrim's Progress. One of the most important of his works, however, or at least one that has attracted most attention, is his Fama Fraternaeus, published in 1615. This and the Chemical Nuptials by Christian Rosicrucian, which is also attributed to him, are the first works in which the order of the Rosicrucians is mentioned. Arnold, in his History of Heresy, contends from these works that Andrea was the founder of the Rosicrucian Order. Others claim a previous existence for it, and suppose that he was simply an analyst of the order, while a third party denied that any such order was existing at the time or afterward, but that the whole was a mere rhapsody, invented by Andrea as a convenient vehicle in which to convey his ideals of reform. But the whole of the subject is more fully discussed under the head of Rosicrucianism, which see. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to share, like, subscribe, and comment. And if you can, please consider donating to Wars of the Rosies. Links to PayPal and Patreon are in the description. Thank you so very much.